streetwear YouTuber Tristan and his roommate here.
Yeah, you didn't get mentioned. Dude, just think if you would have been in that video, you could have gotten mentioned.
Yeah, no, but the revenge is all you, man. Don't worry, man.
All this hype.
Don't fucking worry.
Today we're talking about the KITH and Russell collaboration. It releases Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so very soon.
Do your own conversions.
So overall, it has 96 different styles, but that being said, it's not very different. They're just different colorways of basically the same pieces. You're really just looking at 4 different sets, I think it is, of clothing that follow like the same trends and then have their own little select color palettes. They're only 100 of each item.
Oh wow.
Yeah, which is crunch numbers. That calculates out to
$8.
9,600 pieces, 9,600 pieces. So there are only around 10,000 pieces in this collaboration, which I don't know what the usual production numbers are. So actually, despite them being very different, like some of them are cut and sewn in patchwork, and then you'll see other ones that are distressed. And then also they have 2 other styles that are just plain. Hoodies are gonna be 150, crew necks are 135, tees are gonna be 55, and then shorts are gonna be $90. And I thought it was kind of interesting that you're not seeing a difference in price between the normal ones and then the distressed ones, or also like at least between the normal ones and the patchwork ones, because usually when you see items like that, the patchwork and the distressed stuff costs a lot more. Like they'll tack on more money for that. So like I was saying, it follows these 4 different color palettes. So the first off is, I believe, the Soho color palette. You got these different colorways. Was it the 6 different colorways? And they're very tonal, you know, or like all of these are just going to be like tonal colorways.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, not a whole lot to be said about this collaboration in general. There's very minimalistic pieces for the most part. Yeah,
I like the colors so far. The Soho palette's nice. And we'll get into more later, but Soho, good start.
Yeah, and then also these are the patchwork ones that I mentioned earlier. And then moving on, you can see with the tees are also patchwork, and then the shorts.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, the shorts are also patchwork. So everything in this palette is patchwork. And then you're going to see like all the palettes follow the same trend. So the distressed one is going to be all distressed. It's a little hard to see this emblem, but I'll try to find an image of it like close up. It's actually
the Russell.
Yeah, the Russell R. And then to the left of that is KITH going up vertically. All right, so next up is the Brooklyn color palette. Hopefully I'm getting these right. Not that it really matters. But yeah, this is, I think, the Brooklyn color palette, and these are probably the most basic ones, or the most like normal ones, I guess. They have the least amount of stuff going on. Again, you see that same Russell KITH R on the chest. Then also they have like a little bit of branding on the bottom left. Regular hoodies with the little Russell. Very similar to like a Champion hoodie where you just got the Champion.
Very similar. This is definitely Miami.
Yeah, so this is supposed to be the Miami one, I think. This one is the first one that, you know, kind of gets a little bit louder. And then also you have these faded, you know, over dyed, which I think is really cool. I like this one, and I really like the shorts, which we'll get to next. But yeah, just first off, the logo, they have the KITH logo with the R incorporated on the bottom part of the KITH.
And the little eagle.
And then underneath it also says like Russell Sports or Athletics. I think it's Sports. Go over, and I think these shorts are the coolest. They got the KITH on the bottom of the leg, and also important to note, these shorts are going to be super comfy. The quality on all these pieces is really high, and that's why they're charging the money. Like, it's KITH quality, not Russell quality. So a lot of people were complaining. They're like, oh, you take collaboration with a brand that sells their stuff in Walmart, and you make it like $90 for some shorts. So a lot of people were upset about that, but you know, it's kind of to be expected with a collaboration like this. Los Angeles palette, I believe, hopefully, which kind of makes sense. This looks like LA type stuff, but you can say that about any of them. And this is actually the one that's distressed, and then for the logo you're going to see the KITH box logo, and then it's cut in half like diagonally, and you got the Russell branding on the lower part. You got distressed all over. You got holes above on the chest part and sleeves and shoulders and whatnot, so it is distressed. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the shorts. I really like the shorts. That's probably my favorite thing for each color palette, or just like my favorite stuff in general for this collaboration, but not a huge fan of these shorts. I just think the branding placement's a little odd, how far up it is on the thigh.
Yeah, that's like mid-thigh.
But yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot to be said about this collaboration other than the facts and kind of interesting stuff like the production numbers.
Yeah,
Facts.
it's cool stuff though. I do give a shout out to KITH for like recognizing Russell Athletics, but Russell Athletics is not a brand worth like noting. It's like LA Sport or LA Gear. You know, there's another collab recently someone had with LA Gear, and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, well, a lot of people were comparing it to Champion. Which,
oh, for sure.
But
it's a huge
the
Champion vibe.
The thing somebody pointed out about it was, you know, look back a couple of years, Champion was like the same thing as Russell, you know. Everybody thought Champion was lame and it was being sold at Walmart, had no like clout behind it.
And Supreme came along.
Yeah, and now they start doing Champion collaborations, and Champion's pretty sought after.
Fila's been trying to do the same thing too. So it's just fashion. A lot of people do that. Retroing of both styles and brands.
But anyway, overall, I think it's a cool collaboration. But for the prices and the brand that they're collaborating with, it just doesn't really like for me. You know, I think it's a little too expensive for me.
Yeah,
that being said, I really like these sweatshorts, and especially that like salmon dyed red one. I really like that.
Really?
On the bottom left. Yeah, I think that's cool.
Like the pink one?
Yeah.
Dude, I like pink too.
What would yours be?
This one for sure. The Miami.
The hoodie or
the Miami hoodie, because I don't have a lot of hoodies low key. So if you guys want to, anyway. And then this green.
The patchwork.
I just like the green patchwork and the yellow. That's nice too. Green and yellow are my favorite colors. Right?
And mustard. But yeah, that's about it. Let us know what you guys think of the collaboration. If you're willing to pay this much for that, or how you feel about collaborations with brands that are very cheap, charging this kind of money for it.
Straight up.
But yeah, other than that, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos.
Finger guns.